thrive in whatever you choose. Thank you. So, and who do we intend to impact? The community where we serve, the community of Black ethnic minority. I would say about 90% of people who come into this community, they are from that community. So we try as much as possible to empower them as much as what they want to be, even as individuals. We help to identify their needs, and we do that in this space. Okay. So please, can everyone hear me? All right, okay, because I thought I was only speaking to myself. All right. So, what's our mission? Our mission is to empower 2,500 individuals.
We can't hear you.
Hello. Oh, sorry, apologies for that. Okay. Yeah, so our mission is to empower 2,500 individuals across the globe in IT careers and businesses by 2025. That's a big mission, yeah? Yeah, so uh, I'm sure no one can do this alone by themselves. Somebody said, if you want to run fast, you run alone. But if you want to go far, you go with people. So because we don't see it as just a personal mission, we see it as a global one. And so we need to empower as much as possible people, as many as possible people to thrive. Hello, sorry. Can you all hear me? All right, yeah, thanks. I think, okay. Yeah, so straight into what our vision is. So the vision is that by 2025, we see a collaboration of people, a collaboration going on between amongst people within the Black ethnic minority across the globe, across continents, in Africa, in Asia, in Europe, in South America, in Australia. You know, we envision that happening. Even though Blue Sky City just started from the UK, we have grown and we've continued to grow. We've seen people coming on board into our community from all over the world. And we intend to grow this as much as possible and ensure that people are empowered wherever they find themselves, And just before we go straight into the crux of today, our aim is to continually aim higher and higher and higher, where the sky is no longer the limit. We define limits on this platform. You're not too young to learn. You're not too old to learn. In fact, you are not too simple to learn. And you can't be too quiet to learn because it's a community where you're going to be continually encouraged to be the best that you can be. Okay, now, who is this webinar for? You're here, you're thinking, okay, yeah, is this for me or is it not for me? If you want to soar, like the eagles, fly as high as you want to, be what you want to be. It is all in your hands. If you're passionate about your strengths, if you're passionate about your career, if you're passionate about the ideas that you have that you want to grow, and of course, we know that technology drives a lot of business ideas as well. The success of it in this season that we are now, this webinar is for you. If you're here seeking clarity, okay, do I really know which area I want to go into in the technology space? Or you're actually trying to find your way around to know which career path you want to take. Or you know someone who is already talking about this and they are seeking clarity. Yes, this is where you need to be. Okay. And if you don't fall into any of this, of course, we know people, we will know that no knowledge is lost. Whatever knowledge you gain anytime, you can always use it. But if you don't fall into any of this category, we are not going to hold it against you. All right. But we will still continue to do what we are doing until we keep getting people that belong to this tribe into our community. So just before I go on, I would like to introduce myself briefly. My name is Patricia Emmanuel. Okay, a lot of people call me Pat. And I'm an IT professional, I specialize in information systems assurance and security compliance and governance. As well, I have certifications in within the software development niche and as well in cybersecurity. I'm an IT business consultant. I've worked with different industries, different sectors, public and private sectors in the UK. And where you are sitting today, where maybe you've been in another profession before, or you're a newbie trying to find out where you want to go within the IT, trust me, I've been there. I know how it feels. I know what it feels like. And together tonight, I'm not alone. I have four speakers who are going to be sharing their stories and are giving you some value and of what they have experienced in the industry as well with you. If you want to connect with me, those are my social media handles. So we are talking about unlocking your potential. We all know, I'm sure we know what it means to unlock your potential. I got this beautiful image, says unleash, unblock. You can imagine when you're unlocking. So we all lock and unlock doors every day. It's something we do every day. Now, that is you opening up yourself to opportunities, opening up yourself to possibilities, opening up yourself to discovery of what you can do, what you are capable of doing. And then you also want to unlock it maximally, like leaving no stone unturned. Like when you are in your 80s, you're in your rocking chair, okay? You are not you are not sitting there regretting over the things that you should have. All right. Okay. I thought I had my camera on because I'm like rocking on my seat right now. You are not rocking on your chair thinking about what you should have done or what you should have achieved or what opportunities you should have taken. Okay. So we are going to be looking into all of this tonight, and I would like to invite you as well, like to please pay attention to all our speakers tonight, because somehow these four fantastic, multi-talented individuals have been able to identify, found clarity of what direction they want to go, and they have been able to take decisions about their career path. I've talked about unlocking potential. I'm not going to dwell on that anymore. But who should unlock your potential? I mean, can anybody put something in the chat just so I know that people are following? Who should unlock your potential? I want to know if we have any idea who should be unlocking your potential, my potential. Who should be unlocking my potential? Ask yourself, who should be doing that? Does anybody know who should be unlocking their potential? Yourself. Fantastic. I love that. Thank you very much. It is in your hands. Somebody said your destiny is in your hands. And where are you taking yourself to? I'm glad that people here know and understand that it is in your hand. You should be doing that. But guess what? In the place of doing that, in that journey that you're taking, doing that, you you need to also understand how to do that. And there are so many things that so many factors that can contribute to the how. How do you unlock your potential? And I believe, John C. Maxwell said something, he said, first and foremost, he said, focus. And you need to be able to focus on about 5 things. And I'll just mention a couple of them. Say, focus on your strengths, focus on your priorities. I think those two really, I can just really relate with that and relate that to what we are doing here tonight. Focusing on you, focusing on yourself, focusing on your strengths. What are your strengths? What are your potential? What talents have you got? What gifting have you got that you're yet to know? What's that giant within you that keeps saying there's something you need to do, there's something you need to get doing, there's something you need to start doing? Okay, I believe we all have that. You've experienced that, and some of us are still experiencing that right away. And also, you said focusing on your priorities. And my question to you is that it's 2023, December, okay? How would you make tonight count for you? How would you make tonight count for you? Say you fast forward to 2024 December. What would you say that you have filled your calendar with in 2024? What are the priorities? Is it your career goal? Is it your personal goal? Is it your personal development goals or what? All of these things add up. The kind of the people that you build your growth goals around. The kind of environment where you listen to, where you spend most of your time. That is where your focus and priority, where do you want them to excuse me, where do you want them to be in your calendar come 2024? Okay, so that's why tonight I'm going to say to you, thank you for listening to this brief speech of mine. And I'm not saying thank you, it's goodbye. I'm saying thank you. Meet our speakers for the night. Okay, please do stay. All right, it's going to be an exciting evening and a value-added evening. We have 4 speakers. They are multi-talented. I've met each of these speakers and they are simply amazing. They are go-getters. They are leaders in their fields and they're also IT professionals. They were once in the seat where you are now, but they did something, focusing on their priorities, focusing on their strengths, and allowing themselves to unlock their potential by themselves, okay, and making the right decision. And first tonight is Emmanuel. Emmanuel, if you are there, please, I'll leave you to speak tonight to all our guests on the call.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
And
thanks.
good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me. Can you all hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Oh, beautiful. All right. So I won't want to take much of our time, because our lady part has said everything, and then I just have a little to say, but still have to, carry us along on the journey for us to see, how to unlock our potentials in the IT world. And then, so once again, thank you, Blue Sky Citadel, for giving me this opportunity to be able to have this presentation. And then I can see it's live, so it's global, and everyone is watching. So to just start with, my name is Emmanuel. Um, I am an agile system functional tester. And then my weaving narrative through code and ensuring seamless functionality in the digital realm. So blending my background with a love for precise and efficient software testing. So what's my background like? So my background is I'm an author, a poet, and a writer. These are some of my books. Alcohol, Knowledge, and Mind, Mist of Bloated Wind is on Amazon. And also, I'm a registered architect with bachelor's and master's degree. I'm a principal architect with Authenticums, and also a partner core architect in UK, England. I'm also a certified SAP Business One functional consultant with a project on platform Patreon project. and it was a very good one. I'm also a certified Scrum Master. I did an e-commerce project with Blue Sky, and also I'm a certified product owner, and then I did a finance project on that. I'm also a certified Scrum developer, an ongoing e-commerce project and gift rate and prep major. And I'm also a certified tester, and I'm working in an insurance company. So what I do now, so in my professional journey, I'm back on daily quest to ensure software excellence. So a typical day for me just involves diving into the world of testing, identifying bugs, ensuring functionality aligns with expectations, and collaborating with dynamic teams to enhance users' experience. So my major focus is to ensure that the users enjoy the product that we actually develop, and then so that's just my daily lifestyle. So in my journey into IT, so my journey into IT was just a mix of, to be honest, was an excitement and uncertainty to start with. So I found clarity by embracing the challenges. It was a big challenge, but I embraced it. Constantly learning was actually one of my key strengths, which I developed in the IT world, and also realizing that the ever evolving nature of IT was my passion for innovation. Going around the city, seeing things that are done in the world, watching TV, watching movies, and watching things. My passion for IT grew up, and also to be able to solve problems. And then also my desire to innovate led me actually into this role I am today. So it's just a little bit of my light bulb movement. My moment struck when I seamlessly blended my love for storytelling with the precision of coding, realizing that each bug fix and every successful development is a chapter in a digital narrative. I realized how my meticulous nature and passion for problem solving naturally fit into the role of a tester, and I also saw myself thriving in an environment that demand both precision and creativity. Imagine my my hotel life architect and all that. So, that really, really is my moment. And so transforming into IT, embracing it, actually embracing the IT realm has transformed not only my skill set but also my lifestyle. Continuous learning has become second nature, and this evolution has significantly enhanced my professional standing. This IT role has not only honed my technical skills, but also transformed my lifestyle. To be honest, every day I always find something to test, I just always find something to solve every day. And then this constant evolution keeps me sharp, and the industry's dynamism has opened new avenues for growth, both intellectually and also financially. I know we're all here to enjoy the financial acumen IT gives us as well. So why do we choose Blue Sky Citadel? Because this actually is very, very key for us to know where we actually choose a particular. I've been to several ones, but Blue Sky Citadel, opting for it is a strategic move for me to further enhance my skill. The internship promises a wealth of knowledge and networking opportunities. And I'm excited to share this valuable experience with my contacts and create a network of empowered professionals. Choosing Blue Sky started has been a game changer for me. The internship offered here is not just a learning opportunity, but a gateway to unlocking potentials. Joining the Citadel family means embracing a community that fosters innovation, collaboration, and continuous development. And just to share more light to this, the collaboration in Blue Sky Citadel is superb. In fact, you can wake anyone even at the middle of the night, and they are happy to jump on the call just to unravel and solve a problem just for you. So, next slide, please. Now, just a bit of a summary. I just said, join me in this journey of growth because it's an opportunity to add value. You're going to learn, and then you're going to take your career to new heights. You're going to unlock doors to a future filled with growth and success. Let's connect, please, families, and learn, and together seize the opportunity the Blue Sky Citadel brings to elevate our careers and make a lasting impact. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and thank you for allowing me to present.
Wow. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. A fantastic presentation tonight. And I want to say to everyone, yeah, regardless of whatever background you're coming from, Emmanuel is a certified architect. Yeah, is an author. You know, he has other life outside of being an IT professional, but he's been able to find his space within the sector. And I would like to encourage you, if you are here, you know someone, if it's not you, maybe you know someone, that you want them to hear about this, please invite them to join this meeting tonight. We have more speakers coming. And next is Temidayo Akintoko. Temidayo, if you are there, please, let's hear from you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Pat, for this opportunity. Please, can you confirm if you can hear me properly?
Absolutely, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So, my name is Temi, and I am a certified Scrum Master with almost 2 years of experience. And of course, I was not always a Scrum Master. And over the past years, next slide, please. Over the past years, I had my MBA. I had my digital marketing certification, and I also got certified as an HR specialist. And another fun fact about me is that I had my BSc in microbiology, and I used to work as a microbiologist for Lacasera in Nigeria. And after that, I had been a digital marketer for a startup company in Barcelona, and I had also been a sales executive and customer service representative for Guinness. So, but I was not as fulfilled as I wanted to be, and it was during my work as a sales executive that I enrolled as a Scrum Master in Blue Sky Citadel. And I've always been passionate about being a team player and working in a team. I've always wanted to assist and lead a team, and the Scrum Mastery looked like the best fit for me. So right now, I work with TUI. It's a leading tour and activity business that combines a scalable digital platform with local service delivery to offer excursions, activities, tickets, and transfers in more than 50 countries across the whole world. So over the past years, working as a Scrum Master has really helped me feel more fulfilled. And I have assisted over 6 teams and 3 domains in product and tech. And I've also been involved in various projects like digital transformation, data migration, quality assurance, and also corporate initiative. And I've also been in domains like the data domain, career development domain, quality area tribe, and also corporate. Over the past couple of years, I have successfully led my team to be high performing and high value oriented, and implementing the Scrum and Agile framework, organizing workshop, training, and implementing the Lean and Agile mindset. I've also been an Agile coach, and I've been an Agile coach to my teams, and I've been a mentor to several other Scrum Masters in this platform. I have led several Agile evolution initiatives. And one of the key things to note about my career path as a Scrum Master is its versatility. It's how you can be a Scrum Master in any field, because currently I'm a Scrum Master in a corporate domain that involves sales relationship management, and it has nothing to do with tech, but it's very versatile. You can be a Scrum Master in both the product and tech domain, and also in other corporate initiative. So in summary, what I just want to just iterate is that you do not have to have an IT background before you go into tech. You do not have to be like, you do not have to have your BSc in computer science or anything to actually start your tech career or your tech evolution. On some of the difficulties and challenges I'd faced transitioning into this career path is I had little work-life balance because I was determined, and I didn't have enough time for myself. And I had so many things to do at the same time. I was a sales executive. I had my business I was running, and I was also learning to be a Scrum Master at the same time. And I also had a lot of rejections from other jobs, from a lot of jobs. I wasn't like desperate, but I really wanted to transition into Scrum as much as I wanted to. So it was not so much of a fun moment for me getting so many rejections at the same time. And the proud moment of my transitioning is that I got multiple offers at the same time. As much as I got a lot of rejection, there came a time where I had a lot of offers that I needed to pick from. And over time, I got really good at what I do. I got positive feedback from my team members, positive feedback from team leaders, product owners, and even top management staffs. And I had a very highly performing team over the past couple of years, and I also improved my team communication and team relationship because I kind of have like great spirit across all my teams. And next slide, please. So some of the things that I would also like to talk about is how it changed my life. Over time, I had a very good work balance. I was able to work remotely across the world. I could travel anywhere and I could work anywhere I wanted to be. I had time to take trips and it was a good pay, unlike what I was doing before. Although it wasn't like the payment was not like the most important thing for me, but the fact that I was more fulfilled and I had a good work balance was quite very important. And I had a mindset of goal setting and goal achievement. The fact that I could set my mind towards anything, and within 6 months of my starting my transitioning process, I got a job. So I joined Blue Sky Citadel, and 6 months after I joined, I got my first role. So the fact that I started having a goal setting and goal achieving mindset, and I had great career development and career growth because I've had several certifications, the PSM, the Professional Scrum Master, Professional Scrum with Kanban, and PSFS. And I have other certifications that I'll be completing in the next couple of months. So it has really helped my knowledge growth, and I feel more fulfilled in my career, and I always just want to learn more and be better. The next slide, please. So in conclusively, I would like to iterate on why Blue Sky Citadel is a place that you should actually try. So one thing is that you would really not be alone. The time when I felt like I was probably too young to lead a team, I was always the youngest everywhere I go to. And I had mentors and I had coach that always helped me be the best version of myself. And even when I got a job, I was never alone. I had people that I could talk to when I had issues with my team. And it was hands-on experience. It was one of the first experience I had as a Scrum Master. I was assisting teams, real teams, real life scenarios, real life projects, and it prepared my mindset for what I was expecting in my career moving forward. And it really helped with interview preparations and CV reviews. I could call any of my mentors up at 2 a.m. when I have a interview for 9 a.m. the next morning, and they are always there to help, to listen. Even after the interview, I would send them the recordings. They'll tell me what I said wrong, what I could have said better. And it was really good. I was never alone throughout the process. And I also had communities and platforms. The Scrum Master community, we meet every week, and we are able to share best practices, share knowledge, share this is what I do in my teams at work, and it has really helped. It helps every one of us, and it's a really good platform. And also you have the opportunity to impact others. As much as you feel impacted, you also have the opportunity to impact others, to be mentors to others, to be buddies to other people. You have the opportunity to like give back to the society, and they give you that platform to be able to do that. So it will really be good for you to think about it, because you have all the resources that you need and all the people that would actually guide you through and hold your hands all through the process. Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing all of that, Temidayo. Fantastic story. Yes, you see, there's a place for everyone. Temidayo mentioned the moments of rejections and then the moments where she was getting multiple offers. Obviously, the journey might not be as smooth as you expect, but the ultimate goal is that you get to that destination where you're going. And while you're going through that ups and downs of the journey, you're getting the support that you need. Thank you very much for that, Timidayo. I'd like to invite Maiwa um, to share his story with us and just give us something of value tonight about what it does. Maiwa, if you're
Yeah,
there,
thank
the
you.
floor is yours. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, everyone, and thank you, Lady Pat, for Blue Sky as well for the opportunity to share my experience with everyone tonight. My name is Maya Wawashi. I'm a certified Scrum Master and also an IT business associate, and also a mentor and a coach. Um, about what I do currently now, I work with a charity here in the UK as a certified Scrum Master. Currently in my team, we're working on data transformation with this business, and also I've been able to work with the development team, ensuring that Scrum events are facilitated and they are positive and also time boxed, and also as a Scrum Master, ensuring that impediments are removed, whatever that can in any way impede the Scrum team's goal. So I work to ensure that they are removed, and also ensuring that I mentor and I train people, in terms of agile values and principles. And tonight, briefly, I will be talking about what is Scrum all about. And it might be an option of what you want to show interest in. It's a very good area. And for me, my journey into it, uh, why I chose to be a Scrum Master. Well, my background actually was in biological sciences with botany option. And what that tells you is that you also, regardless of your background, you also, you can unlock your potentials. So the agric background really did not, deter me, from achieving what I desire to be. So it's just an encouragement to someone. And also, my moment is that, I realized that I have leadership skill or the serving ability, so this is what you find that I discover about myself. So how do I harness this? Because I transitioned into becoming a Scrum Master, and my background wasn't, like I mentioned, as an agric, and also have an MBA. Because I've discovered what I have, I need to know how to now, put it into use. And luckily, I found Blue Sky Citadel as well. So they helped me. And by the grace of God, that has now become a story. So I've transitioned into a Scrum Master. And like other colleagues have said, like Temi, you get support, and they will ensure that you have the right support regardless of what you are into currently. So I'll delve into what is Scrum. So it's a subset of agile project management, and there are other, uh, like Kanban, we have XP, and under this agile project management, Scrum, this is my focus. It is for developing. It's a framework for developing, sustaining complex products, and this framework is, we can use it to address complex adaptive problems while we also productively and creatively delivering products of highest possible value. And next slide, please. So just briefly, I want to tell you about, because earlier we can see that from this picture, for anyone who may be interested in Scrum Mastering, I want you to remember, because sometimes some people say, what I see, I remember. So there is this formula that I want to give to you tonight, 3-5-3. In football, we do maybe formation of 11, you play game. So if you can remember 3-5-3. So the first three there is about the roles. So if you see product owner in the blue, and we have multicolor, the team, which is the development team, and we have the Scrum Master in the red. Those are the three. They are roles of, of a Scrum. So, and we also have the 5 to be the sprint. It's a term which you get to know. I'm not going to bore you with so much of it. As you show interest, you get to know about it. We have sprint, we have sprint planning, we have sprint retrospective, we have sprint review, we have daily scrum meeting. This compose the 5, and also the 3 at the end is the artifacts that we use. That is the Kanban chart. We have the sprint backlog and the product increment, which is the finish work. We can say the increment there. So that's and looking at the product owner on the far left, if we start, we see that the product owner will get input from the executive, from the business holders, executive, to tell us what it is that they want. And this is now put into the product backlog, and they are ranked, are ranked. So we call them a product backlog items. So once the product owner meets with the business executive or the business stakeholders, they put this in the backlog, and then the team gather. You see where the team is. We come together and the team selects. My role as a scrum master, I also liaise with the product owner to ensure that all the requirements that are turned into the product backlog item, we prioritize them in order of the value that the business wanted to be delivered. And there is a time where we have our meeting called the sprint planning, which is the first event for the Scrum. We gather together to select, starting from the top, to ensure that we commit to deliver by the end of the sprint. And from there, from this meeting of this ceremony, sprint planning, we move into what we call, there is a breakout of our sprint backlog. This is where the team gather and pick items. It's just like an item where we have agreed to work on to achieve the product that we are delivering on. And then the sprint can either be up to 4 weeks. And my role as a Scrum Master is to ensure that, we are time boxed and we are very productive, like I mentioned earlier. And every 24 hours, the teams come together, to meet. And that is what we call the daily Scrum meeting. At this time, we are time boxed for 15 minutes to give an update on what did I do yesterday? What am I going to do today? Is there any impediment? Is there any blocker? Is there anything that is hindering me from achieving what I set out or have committed to achieve? So my role as a Scrum Master is to ensure that I listen attentively to the team when they tell us that, okay, I'm blocked on this one. So you ensure that you'll be the one that will, help the team. And at the end of the sprint, we have what we call sprint review or a demo. Sometimes people call it show and tell. So all the work that we have now done or achieved at the end of the sprint, we invite the stakeholders, that is the business executive at the right. If you see the top right there, where we have executive, the stakeholders, they will now come together to see what we have given, what we have done based on the requirement that was given at the beginning to the product owner. So they say, oh, there is this thing that you need to have today, you need to have this, or we are fine with what it is exactly. It's like you give your clothes to a tailor and you say, can you design this thing for me? At the end, when the tailor finishes, I don't know if you're a fashion designer. So you say, okay, this is what I've given you. Before I can collect my clothes, let me see what you have done. So that is, in a simple term, just to make it easy, that is the sprint review or demo there. And once they are happy, we review it. And as a team, we have what we call the sprint retrospective. The team come together to inspect and adapt the 2 weeks or 4 week sprint that they have done to see that whether, is there anything that we can do to improve or we can discontinue from that sprint retrospective. And that leads us to the finished work or the increment for that sprint. And as a Scrum Master, if you see this, the picture of the Scrum Master there is what we call the burn-down chart or burn-up. This helps me, to see the amount of work that is left to be done and see where we are in terms of our commitment to the sprint. So this is what the Scrum Master generally would do. Please, next slide. And as a Scrum Master, you also have to ensure, I will ensure that my team members, they have the courage to deliver on what we agree to do. There is also ensuring that the focus of the team is not shifted into other things, the commitment personally, to achieving the goals that we set out. And that, when you work within a team, there is bound to be a conflict. I also have to ensure that there is respect for our members and there is also openness. And next slide, please. So thank you for the opportunity. I know you might have other questions, but for now, I'll leave you to it and to think about it. But I can assure you that we have a lot of support on hand. I also, when I even at work, with the experience that I've got, I still run to Blue Sky. We've got lots of people that are even experienced that are always very helpful. And that's it for now for me. If you have any question, I'll be willing and to take some. But yes, thank you for the opportunity, and thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing the Scrum ceremony journeys with us and the concept of Scrum and the Scrum values. I'm sure our audience here have also gained something of value from them. Thank you for that, Mayowa. We love that delivery. Thank you. And I would like to go on to I'd also like to remind us, please, if you have questions, if questions are coming to mind, please drop them in the chat. We'll pick the questions up as soon as we finish with the presentation from our speakers. And to our next speaker, Bolaji, he's the host speaker. He specifically requested for this presentation to be done, and he's here. He's going to be speaking to us. I'm sure he has all his invitees here in the meeting. So please, over to you, Bolaji.
Hi everyone. Good evening. So my name is Bolaji, and I am a certified QA, ISTQB certified, Scrum Master certified, WordPress, and also Cloud Partitioner in Vue, which is more like DevOps, I would say. Currently, I'm working with Sanofi Pharmaceutical in Barcelona, Spain. But my career path so far, I would say, I have a BSc degree in human physiology, which is more of like a very close pathway to being a medical doctor, which I wanted to be while I was still young. But here I am working as a QA. And I migrated to Spain in 2021, so 3 years, and then studied health and social care management. So far, and I graduated in 2021 also. And my past work been, since I started my career as a QA, I've worked with HP, and then I've worked with Denso Tracking, Logistics, and then I joined Blue Sky Citadel in 2021 after, I think, before I graduated, actually. Before I graduated, yes, in June, if I'm not wrong. So I joined Blue Sky Citadel, and because at that point in time, I'm at the crossroad of what am I gonna do after graduation, because it's getting closer, and there are lots of people saying a lot of negative things. I would say that, it's not possible for you to get this type of job over here. The only way you can get a job here in Barcelona is maybe you're working as a customer service, hopefully, maybe that's a high that you could get, or maybe you're working as a manual, doing a manual job somewhere with someone, and they are paying you something, which I also did at some point, working, and then I think my monthly salary then was 300 euros, and then 300 euros in a month, working as in an hotel as a waiter during the summer. Next slide, please. So we're talking about software testing, and then some people also call it quality assurance tester, which is different from company to companies, and there's some company also call it test engineer. So it varies between companies like that. So software testing can be stated as a process of verifying and validating whether a software or application is bug-free, meets the technical requirements as guided by its design and development. The former speaker talked about how the workflow started, and then from the whole Scrum team, but I won't be going too much into that because we just want to focus on testing. So in the design is when they talked about the BA have gathered the requirements from the product owner, the BA has it, the UI UX has worked on it, and then development team also, I would say the developers right now, they have also worked on it. And then, yeah, we now need to be sure that what they develop is actually what we is actually requested by the product owner. And then we'll be talking about type of testing, because today will just be a brief introduction to what you should expect and what each role is all about, which are more of not really that much popular outside, aside from the fact that everybody wants to go into IT, but we just want to be software developer. I want to write code. I want to write Java code. I want to write JavaScript code and the like. But in here, we're talking about testing. So talking about type of testing, we have manual testing and automated testing. And I think manual testing is a bit straightforward, which is more like doing it manually. Then when you're doing it something manually, it means that you're doing it by yourself. And we also have automated testing. This automated testing involves using, let me say, machine right now, or you're using, but in the normal testing world, we call it more like WebDriver, and you're using a testing tool to do that. So, for example, if you have an orange juice maker at home, or you have an orange juice, you squeeze it, you want the juice out of the orange. If you squeeze it, that's you doing it manually. But if you use an orange juice maker, that's you doing it in an automated way, which is more of, you're going to get the same results, but you'll probably prefer one to one. Maybe one will be faster and one will be slower. Another example is car parking camera. If you want to park your car and you're trying to park maybe in your reverse place, and then you're looking by yourself, trying to look at the right, you look over your shoulder and trying to get the right spot for you to park. As you're doing it in a manual way. So more like you're testing, okay, is this place good for you to park or not? Then yeah, you're doing it in a manual way. Or if you're doing an automated, that's when you're using the car parking camera that you have in the car and you check. And anytime you're doing testing, you're trying to find if there's something wrong or if everything is right. Or if you're parking road and then you didn't eat anyone behind you, which can be a bug, and then you're perfectly fitting where you are. Then yeah, as you're doing it in that type of way. So your responsibility as a QA is you identify defects early, you improve of quality of software, you create a bug-free application. I would say bug-free application right now would be, for example, in the parking example that I gave, if you're trying to park using the camera and then you still eat, probably you still batch a car behind you, that's a bug because you need to fix that. But that means that maybe the camera is wrong or is giving you wrong information, and that needs to be fixed. So that's an application that you don't want it to be out there for the users to use. So also you also want customer satisfaction and collaborative business. So next slide, please. So this is a little bit of graphical representation of a Scrum team and how you'll be working. So coming from a product owner, I've said earlier on, you have the Scrum Master, and then, I missed business analyst, sometimes maybe UI UX designer team. So the product owner gives a requirement of what they want, and then we have the Scrum Master to drive all the Scrum ceremonies and all the and help the team in achieving the product, and if they have any impediments, it should be solved. And the developers, I would want to put everybody under here, more coming from the UI, UX, BA, and then the actual development team actually. So when the software is being worked on and then it's been developed, both probably from the front end or the back end, and it has been developed, the role of a QA is to actually test what the development team did and be sure that, okay, yeah, this is what they developed, and then it's actually working as expected. For example, to make it in a very simple way, if you're working on a project whereby it's maybe a UI project where the product owner said we want this particular section to look like blue. So your own role as a QA is to test the product or the application or the UI rather to be sure that yeah, in that particular section, in the acceptance criteria that was given, it said it should be blue. Then you go there, you check that yeah, it is blue. But if you get there and you find out that it is red, then that is a bug. You need to report that and then you send that back to the developer to fix, to change that because it's not in accordance to what the business said. So, but if everything is working fine, it's blue, and then every other functionality you've done all the normal testing that you need to do, it's working perfectly, then you can release production. I would say I usually call myself as a gatekeeper at work because without me, we can't release a product. And then if I said no, it is not working fine, it's not as expected, then we need to look into how to fix that. Next slide, please. So if you are doing testing automation, basically, and I would say testing generally, this one of the tools that you'll be working with ranging from collaborate, how to build your tests, how to deploy and run. So these are the tools, but don't get intimidated by all of these. You're open-ended everything. It's just one of few of them. And yeah, I will be here to guide you on how to work with everything. So this is, to me, one of the main important things I'm always very curious about. One of the main reasons why I also joined tech, because it gives me the opportunity to, out of all the odds that we have in Spain, because we always have this mentality of people with the fact that, oh, you can earn this amount of money, it's not possible, or you can only do this type of job, I would say, because a lot of negative feedback from people that we met in Spain really did a lot of damage to a lot of people. And then, so these are the salary insights for working as a QA in Spain, ranging from 27,000 to 43,000 as an entry level. And then also another insight, which is salary part, 51,000 as this. So next slide, please. So fact about IT space in Spain that I try as much as possible to get everybody informed is the fact that there are a lot of companies in Spain right now that are actually looking to hire people. And then I would want to use my own company right now as an example. It's a very big company. It's a multinational company. We have hubs in Paris, but we just started the world last week in Budapest, and we have in Toronto, we have in US, so we have everywhere. I would say everywhere in the country. We also even have in Nigeria. So the fact is there is demand, but we have a less supply of people in tech. But I also had a meeting with my direct manager to ask about why are we opening another hub in Budapest while we can just stay here in Spain? The response I got was what the HR said was, we have less of people here to employ because we have a lot of tech companies coming into Spain. And they are coming in because of the fact that they have less tax they are paying, and then they have, I would say, less salary they are paying also compared to paying a very high salary in Canada, in the US. So they prefer coming to Europe, and then the perfect place they choose right now is Barcelona and some other places in Spain. So this is, I feel like this is an opportunity whereby we can tap into. We have, the demand is there, but there's no supply. So how can we fit in this and put in this supply? And the only way we can do that is to empower people into in doing this and making sure that, yeah, they're actually on the right track of what they need to do. Next slide, please. So why you should choose Blue Sky? I think this is, we're going to be more like a repetitive. I feel like all the speakers have discussed about this, so I wouldn't want to bore with this again. But yeah, it's more of like using myself as an example right now. I feel like we, at my place of work, we have less of Black people. Then have asked my manager and then HR, is there a reason why we're having this less Black people? But the response was, we didn't have enough Black people that are applying for jobs or are qualified for this type of role. So that is more of like the reason. And it's very obvious in Spain for the fact that there are a lot of people that we have are not tech savvy, or maybe they're not technical people. We have a lot of people who believe that there's no way you can make it in this type of way. I would want to share a story right now. I was going from Barcelona to Lloret de Mar, and then I was in a train with a Nigerian man. We were talking basically, and then I get to share with him that, okay, yeah, this is type of work I'm doing, and then I work remotely and I have this freedom, and he couldn't believe it, and also said, okay, this is my salary range. And but it all boils down to the fact that I started from the tax payment that we are paying, and then I said I'm paying a tax between 1,000 plus, and then he was shocked, and then it led to the fact that, how much are you earning that you're paying a tax of 1,000 plus? And he said, the tax you're paying is my salary. And that is that one more most everybody usually gets. But if you are paying a tax of these things, obviously you're heading a lot of money. But it's something that I realized that everybody has that type of mentality. But I believe with in the next 3 months or 4 months of this program, we'll be able to change that gradually. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Olaji. I almost didn't want you to stop because I'm sure people here are also thinking, so how do I get in? How do I get in? What do I need to do? But just before we go into that, I just wanted to sow this seed. So, Bolaji, thank you for picking up at your place of work that there are less Black people there, and you are able to ask your line manager this question. And if we don't ask these questions when we are at our places of work, we won't even be able to know the opportunities that are opening up for the Black people like myself, like yourself. And of course, we need to have an open heart, okay, to be able to share this information, because some people are already limited by the thought and mindset that these things are not possible. You can't, there's no way a Black man can be offered this kind of job or salary. They said that to DG, and DG is going to speak right now. And just before DG says that comes in to tell us, because I know he had a similar story as well. Bolaji, please, you have something to add?
Yeah. I just wanted to also say something about the fact that one of the reasons why my company and some other companies are leaving Spain right now or leaving Barcelona to go to a country, for my company right now going to Budapest, is the fact that we have no one to hire in Spain at the moment. That is the reason why we need to leave Spain and go to Budapest to open a hub. And we also have the fact that I want to believe that most of the people here, in one way or the other, maybe a student or something, looking for a way to okay, I need to change my document from student to working visa. I can tell you categorically right now that my company is also one of the lots and lots of companies that are giving work visa. They are giving sponsorship in Spain to people who actually want to join them, and they are ready to employ you. When I got my job, we were like thousands, and they were looking for the best to hire because they are also ready to give sponsorship. That is how desperate my company is right now. So I just want you people, like I want everybody to not think, okay, yeah, will I be able to work? I don't have document and the likes. But yeah, I'm saying that to you right now, like you will be able to. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for sharing that. Thank you so much. Deji, over to you.
Thank you so much for that. That is really inspiring. Well, Bolaji, and also everyone that has spoken as well, Temi, Mayowa, and also yeah, and Emmanuel as well. So thank you so much for sharing your experience. It's even good to hear from people as well. So I've got my own experience when I came to the UK as well. I think it's similar. But I will leave that for now because of the time. So yeah, my name is Adedeji Emmanuel. I'm the founder of Blue Sky with my wife. And I've done a lot in my life as well. I've worked as a developer, I've worked as a data analyst, I've worked as a Scrum Master, and as well as a QA. I'm certified in all these things as well. Oracle certified. I'm one of the 500 MVP with Microsoft in the UK, and globally it's around 3,000 people anyway. So it's an elite class with Microsoft anyway. So let's move to the next one. And I've worked with a lot of companies, as you can see in the Rabobank, European Bank, Ordnance Survey, SMBC. Yeah, if you want to follow me on LinkedIn. So Pat, do you want to briefly go through this? Yeah.
Yeah, I already introduced myself. So I'm Patricia Emmanuel, and that is me. Everything you read on there, that is me. So I'm also a co-founder of Blue Sky Citadel. I train in IT, I mentor, I coach, I hold your hands and help you to navigate. And most especially if you have a peculiar case. I love handling peculiar cases because I've seen I've seen impossible situations turning into possibilities. I've seen potentials being unlocked, even with the minutest skill or talent or experience that you would think it is not relevant to where you're going. I'll help you to open it up and bring life to it for you. So in summary, that is me. Let's move on. Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to go through this quickly. We have different advisors and also different people working with us. With Blue Sky, Tutu Shofora as one of the advisors. Let's go next. So we also have Councillor Geraldine. Next one, please. Yeah. So yes, so okay, Alex Barbosa also as one of our advisors. Let's move on. Yeah. So this is Councillor Geraldine as one of the advisors as well. So, yeah, now talking about the team with Blue Sky, we have Bolu as the program manager and also product owners. So that's our profile. So, and we are Oyi Odukudu, one of the QA mentors. And yeah, that's our profile anyway. And also Ike as one of the senior developers and also the program language coordinators. Yeah. Okay, next person, please. And Ayo is one of the DA's mentor in the program. And Ayo Kungi as well, one of the project managers, tutors on the program. And Femi also is one of the tutors for the Agile Program Manager and Agile Delivery Management as well. Then I've got Kehinde, who is a web developer and one of the mentors as well. And Abimbola Basharun, a lead developer, and as well as a senior Kiwi mentor, as one of our DevOps person as well. Okay, and I've got Kemi Shodeke, who is an ACCA, a student accountant, also doing the basic and advanced Excel for the DAs and also for the rest of the court. And I have Tina, one of the program or project management to mentors and tutors as well. Okay. And BC Adebomi, one of the admins, developers, and as well as the QA mentors. Yeah. And yeah, the list is endless, to be honest. So in total, I've got almost like 70 people working with us, 70 to 80 people that you're going to be meeting. So yeah, okay, let's move on, please. Okay, so the program, I'll take a little time to talk about the program. And within the program, you have software testing, and you can either go with software testing or cybersecurity. And we are trying to bring a new program out, so combines software testing and cybersecurity. That will let everyone know when this is going to start, but that will also come out as well. So, but right now you can either select software testing and cybersecurity, and you have business analysis or project management, product management, or product owner to also select from. You can see the list on the Prep Major sites. And also you can also go for Scrum Master or project management or Agile delivery. Or you could also select data analysis or Oracle Human Capital Management. And if you also want to go into the web development, you can also go for web development or mobile development. Other programs within the cohort, which is you're going to get this all together. You have Microsoft Excel, Word, PowerPoint that you're going to learn. You're also going to be, we're going to help you on how you're going to create your CV, how you're going to create cover letter, job applications, or we are also going to do some mock interviews for you as well. So you're going to have one-to-one personal career development with the mentors and also the bodies. So you should use that. And when you finish as well, if you decide to stay with us, also we'll have support on the job for you as well. So we have opportunity to have that. And also we can also help you optimize your CVs and as well LinkedIn if you want that service anyway. So, and yeah, of course, we do offer job references. This is other programs that we have within the program anyway. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, so this particular internship that you are looking to go for, so we normally call it work placement or internship, is you're going to be put in a live project. Basically, I run a IT consultancy company in the UK. So I have my team, my developers. So you'll be put into that team, basically. So, and you have, and after that, you have the online training to be done. Okay. So most of the online trainings are also recorded. If you miss any part, you can go and catch up on those ones anyway. So, and we have a lot of videos that you can also watch anyway. So from previous one, even before you start, for those people that have registered now, we are, before the program starts, we'll be giving them the access to the program so that they can watch the videos even over the Christmas time. So that's going to happen. So yeah, and also the internship as well. So it's going to be 3 months practical internship. And you also will advise you on certifications that you need to do, which is professional certifications. We have some licenses and partnership with some companies that offer us discounts based on what we do. So, and yeah, so there'll be a workshop, lot of workshops and as well. So, and then after that, there'll be graduation and we'll also give certification. So if I may say, the last batch that are doing the certification on the 9th of of this month. If you have a chance, you can also pop in to actually speak to them. 9th of December at 193 Crayford Road in Crayford. So you have opportunity to talk to the people that have actually finishing right now. Okay, all right. So next one, please. Okay, we can leave this one anyway. So there are a lot of things I've also talked about this one anyway. So, and also the next one as well. You can skip this one. So these are the content of what you're going to get in the course as well, and this one as well. Okay, so let's move on. And moreover, this particular presentation is on YouTube. You can go and watch it anyway. So one thing in terms of work placement, it's actually like you are working. If I'm a QA or be at work, what am I going to do? So at work. So this is more of you getting to work actually, because we found out sometimes if you go for some other training, they will teach you theory, right? So this is not a theory class. So you have to get your hand dirty. We teach you what you need to do, and you have opportunity to do it as well, right? So you would be put in a team with the BAs, with QAs, developers, Scrum Masters, and everyone will be doing as if they're actually doing they are working. In fact, they are going to be working on the project that my team is developing anyway. So it's a very good experience anyway. Yeah, thank you. So so you can skip this one. This is details of other things that you would get involved in. So and some people, some of my colleagues already spoken about this. So so salary. I want to say salary of the people that have gone into this program before actually ranges from £30,000 to £65,000. To be honest, that is just the range anyway, but you can decide to pick your own position, and that is fine. So next one, please. So how do I get in that? I think that's a good question. So some people will be asking, okay, I haven't heard all this and what do I need to do? So what you need to do is go to this particular link. So that is courses.prepmajor.com. So which I think that admin can put in the link. I'm also going to so I've already put that in the link as well. So you will see all these particular courses, and you can select anyone that you want anyway. So then you can continue. So another thing I want to say also, if you have been recommended by one of our associates, okay, so we've given them some discounts. So speak to them after this call to say, oh, what is their code, right? So if you use their code, you'll be able to get some discounts from them. So, and that I would advise you to use their discount. But if you don't use their discount, the price is $599. But if you use their discount, you'll be able to get some percentage off anyway because of what they do. So I want to say thanks to all those associates that have been able to enlist on our associate program. Okay, next one, please. Okay, I've already spoken on this one. Let's move to the next one, please. So so the discounts apply. So I think it's you need to speak to your associate or the person that recommended you on this call within the 24 hours. Okay, let them know that you are interested, right? So then they can actually give you the discount, or even if you are not able to pay now, but within 24 hours, let them know that you are going to go for that, so that they can actually reserve your discount for you. Okay, they will give you a voucher and you'll be able to apply that. Okay, so there are a lot of testimonies which I'm going to quickly go through. So let's just go through this slide. This is one person that got a job after finishing the program. So next one, please. We have a lot of them anyway. So we just use this moment to just scroll through and different people that came to us. So you can go through, you can continue anyway. So while I'm actually talking about that. So this is a very wonderful program. So we've been doing this for over 15 years now. So it's been really, really successful. And it's a program that even the MP has actually came for the graduation before, not once, not twice anyway. So we've got that successes and different awards as well. So we've been able to train people without any knowledge of IT. I think some of the associate that actually spoke also mentioned that they are not from IT background. They made a transition. Some of them have also we always seen some people that haven't worked at all. Right. So that's really, really good. Actually, some people that have not actually worked anywhere, so or people that haven't got any knowledge of IT. So you don't need to have knowledge of IT. And all these jobs are, you can actually work, you can actually do them remotely, right? That means in the comfort of your house, you will be doing the job actually. So most of the IT roles now is remotely actually. So anyone that you selected from on this particular course, you can have a remote work. So for me, I've been working remotely for a few years now anyway. So, and you can have opportunity to do that as well. So whether you are in Nigeria, in Spain, anywhere you are, because this one is only for people in Europe, and most of the people that actually spoke now are also in Europe as well. So you have lots of jobs that you can apply for as well. So, and most of people that work with us have actually got this job, either in US or in Europe or in Nigeria. But most, I would say, because we focus mainly on the UK, we are now expanding to different other parts as well. Even Australia, we see people coming from Australia to come through our programs. And yeah, so this is one. So this is one person that actually did this particular program. As you can see, this person, even right in Nigeria, I did a program in Nigeria, and I actually got a job in Europe actually. And yeah, and now working remotely. So you can see there are a lot of testimonies from different people. So okay, let's move on, please. Yeah. Okay, so this is another one as well. So, and you can see there are screenshots of different messages that were sent to actually myself or to other mentors to say thank you for what you have done, or being able to get job. That's what we are actually putting the screenshot. There are real messages that people either from Telegram or from WhatsApp that they send message to us. So that's the screenshots. As you can see, this person actually is a nurse. Yeah, of course, with any knowledge of IT, came to the program, and also it's not even this person actually came from a French-speaking country, and I think she struggled with English as well. But eventually, she was able to get the confidence, and yeah, she was able to get the role as well. Okay, let's move on. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, so let's quickly move on this one. So there are a lot of recommendations anyway. So, and to be honest, we are so confident on what we've been able to do and what we are going to do, right? So, and yeah, we've been able to even put a lot of people, I can say hundreds now of people in the work placements. And also because of what we do, we've received a lot of recognitions and awards from different people. And this is one of them. This is myself receiving from Bestley Council. Yeah. And that is one. So let's move on. This is another one from Global Business Award as the best non-profit educational institution in the UK. This is another shortlisted one from Digital Revolution Award. And this is another one that was given to us as one of the Excellence in Learning and Development. And we got this one also, Excellence in Learning and Development. We are actually shortlisted with the likes of Capgemini, Global. So if you know these guys are big guys, and we are also privileged to be in this particular league as well. So let's move on to the next one, please. So yeah, move on again to the next one. And yeah, so if you can stay there. So yeah, this is another one that we actually got as well. So, and this is, yeah, another award. Okay. So, and this is one, this is even from BCS, the British Computer Society. So we are also shortlisted as one of the project of the year as a charity organization. So in the UK, so you can see with the likes of Salvation Army, Leo, and also Academy Achievers. Anyway, so we are actually privileged to be in this league as well. So, and this is one, if you can stay on this one. So as you can see now, this is from SME News actually. So we are actually giving this award as the Excellence Award for Learning and Development 2023 in the whole of London, and as well as IT Training Development MPO of the Year for all the Southeast England. So for us, we are not actually taking this for granted. It's basically saying that our work has really been appreciated. So it's really a big thing to associate with a company that's been able to do this. So let's move on, please. Okay, so this is, as you can see, this is Sir David Evnant, actually, when he came to Blue Sky and he was doing the inauguration a few years ago. And let's move on. Okay, so that is myself with the award. Okay, next one. Okay, all right, so you can see that's everybody. Okay, all right, I think that is us now. So we give a few more minutes to everyone. So yeah, and every decision I make is really a chance to define your reality. So that is a quote anyway. So you need to, that's the quote that we'll leave you with. I'll pass you back to Pat.
Yes, thank you so much for that tonight. This quote kind of resonates with me a lot because, where you are now is a result of decisions you made yesterday. Okay, you are here because you made a decision to be part of this uh, webinar tonight. Okay, and there was something that made you decide to do that. So if you are there sitting and thinking, okay, is this for me? Okay, give it a try. Uh, when an opportunity comes, you don't wave it off, try it, okay? Don't say it's a no-no. All right, you might probably get in and discover, okay, I probably need to uh, find clarity on which direction I want to go because we've talked about a number of courses here. Or you're still thinking probably your areas of strength and passion, you don't really know where you fit in. Don't worry, we're going to help you about it. But what, uh, but what, where we're going ultimately is for you to assess yourself and ask yourself, uh, what would be on your list of priorities for the nearest future? Okay, what are you looking forward to doing regarding your career? If you want to if you want to change, you would have to do something differently. Okay, so if you have questions tonight, please feel free to ask the question that you might have. We are here to respond. I think we have a few more. All right, we are way past an hour and a half. Okay, so if you have questions, please do ask us. Or if you do wish to go back to the person I invited, oh, Ishelua, you have a question. Thank you. Please ask.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, Ishelua.
It's a wonderful moment. I think I'm kind of I don't use the word blessed already, like inspired, yes, that's the right word I'm looking for already. So I want to know, I have a BSc in business administration. I have worked as a business developer and also as an office manager. So already I've decided to join Scrum Master as a course. But one thing I want to know, it might sound as if I'm moving forward above the course, but I want to know when is the right time to start. Once I join it, when is the right time to start throwing out CV for job applications? And
Oh,
then when, also another question, sorry, I'm bombarding everything
it's about
together. And also one thing is I've been checking LinkedIn to see beginners offers like entry levels and realize that the other guy in Spain said, oh, there are offers for people, but the truth is, the question is, are they giving out this offer to beginners? That's my question. Thank you.
okay. I'll answer your second question first, then I'll let DG or any of the other mentors answer. So when you come on the platform, okay, Ishelua, um, once you're done with the internship, okay, you are not going to be going out as a beginner because what you are going to be doing on the platform is literally years of experience of DG, myself, your mentors, all put together, handing it over to you, okay, in 3 months. It seems really short, okay. However, what you need to know to get you started as an experience, because what you are getting is hands-on experience on the job. But guess what? How far you want to go will be determined by you. How much you want to earn will be determined by you. How fast you learn, how far you can internalize and take in whatever you're learning, and how strategic you also want to be will be defined by you. As long as you are teachable, you're coachable, you're ready to learn, the sky is the starting place.
Okay, all right, thank you. Yeah, I will take the first one actually, which is when is the right time to start applying for jobs, right? Which is very, very good question. And we do address that within the internship, right? Within the internship, within the 3 months, I will tell you what is going to happen. First 1 week, 2 weeks, right? We call it sprint zero. We use sprint anyway. We call it sprint zero, where we'll do onboarding as a Scrum Master. You are going to be busy actually. So because you are going to be doing the onboarding for your team anyway, because we take it as you are the one that's first employed and you are now kind of getting people ready, bringing them, setting them up. This is what will happen at work as well as a Scrum Master. That's what you will do to your team. So you set them up and everything. So then at the sprint 2 and 3, we will start reviewing your CVs, right? We'll now say, okay, guys, bring your CV. And we'll look this approach to say, okay, can you write your CV as if you've already finished? You get it now. So we'll teach you how to write CVs. We'll teach you where you need to go to. We do CV curation so that your CV, as you are going through the program, will be evolving because you've created one. Maybe it was not that good. Actually, you don't know what to do, but you have a skeleton anyway. So as you are going, we do another CV reviews, we give you feedback on that CV. So once we are able to say ticked, okay, which could be maybe after 1 month or within the middle of the program, we will advise you to go and apply, right? So that you can test the water, you can see, you can get feedback. So, and most of our mentees some of them will actually get job before they finish or a few weeks or months after they finish. So even before you finish, we do advise them to start applying as well, because you need to get feedback. For us, it's also good because once you get that feedback, you can come into the program and say, this is what they told me. This is what they told me. And you can also have some skill gap as well to say, okay, I need to cover this. I need to cover. But we would kind of, because we've been doing this for a long time, we know what you are going to see in the market. So that's why we ask everyone to apply as soon as possible.
All right, thank you very much.
No worries, sir.
Thank you. Any other person? Does anyone have a question? Any other question? Okay. Uncle, I think someone will respond to you. You're going to get your response in the email tonight. All right. So, how many people are here from Spain? How many people are here from Spain? Do we know? Okay. All right. Okay, Benjamin. All right. Okay. Thank you for joining, Benjamin. We appreciate your time. How many people are from other place? Okay, Benjamin has a question. Okay. All right, Benjamin. Shoot your question.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was I just double clicked. No, I'm good for now.
All right. Okay, so how many people are here from London or from Nigeria or wherever you're joining from? Anyway, we do
I'm from
appreciate your time.
France.
You're from France.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We appreciate you joining us tonight. I hope you've been inspired and you're ready to make that decision to be part of this great community. So we're looking forward to seeing you in January. I think DJ wants to show you something. Okay, DJ, please, over
Yes.
to you.
I just wanted to use these few minutes to kind of look into the process if you want to make payment or if you want to kind of go and apply. So how do you apply? So if you go to courses.prepinju.com, or the link that was sent before will take you to this particular 2024 internship where you can see the list as well. So these are all the courses. So, and what you need to do, for instance, let's say I decide to go for Scrum Master or anything anyway. So you just click on the one that you want and you click on preview. Let me go with this and say, okay, I want to do this, right? So you go to the course and this is it actually. As you can see, you got some information and you got description of the courses and what you're going to get in the courses as well. So, and what you need to do is to click on get course, okay? Once you click on get course, right? So that takes you to where you can actually make payments. So this is the if you are here and someone referred you and the person is an associate, the person will give you a coupon code. So if you apply the coupon here, right, and then you put apply, it would kind of remove some of the amount based on what is there, okay? So you can use that. So it might be the percentage that the associates already agreed with us. So so then you get a discount. But if you don't have a coupon, then it's going to be £600. You can proceed. You click on proceed. So whether you have a coupon or not, so just click on proceed. You fill your details as listed here. Then after that, you can select the payment method. So if you want to pay by credit cards, which is powered by Stripe. So this is Stripe actually. So you can put your card, or if you want to pay by, it's a secure code anyway, because that goes to Stripe automatically. So if you want to pay through PayPal, you click on PayPal and you can proceed through PayPal. And you can also pay in 3 installments using Klarna, okay? So if you want to pay through 3 installments, you can click on that and click on continue. So, or if you want to use Google Pay, or if you want to pay fortnightly in 4 interest-free installments, these 3 also is interest-free anyway. So you pay the same amount anyway. So so whatever the payment that you want, so you can just click and then you continue. So that's how to make the payment and also for you to apply for the course. Thank you. Over to you, Pat.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I think we are all good. I can't see quite any more questions here. So all right. Okay. Oh, Ayoluwa, you're from Spain too. Thank you for joining. I hope you've been able to make a decision tonight on how you proceed from here. And of course, Isholuwa, the pricing I have. But I think if you're in Spain, you'll get the Euro version for your payments. All right. Benjamin, you have a question before we round up?
Okay, yeah. So I wanted to just confirm the internship is starting by January, right? And we can make payments in late December or January.
I would say that the internship starts 2nd week of January. Actually,
Okay.
So that would be 11th of January. That's when it starts. So, and one thing that I can tell you is make the payment as soon as you can. That's what I can tell you, because right now we've already got partnership with a company, right? They are actually sending 50 people to us, right? So which means that normally we take like 40 to 50 people. We already have 50 people already. So, and this time around it's going to be very, very full, right? So I don't think that even by January there will be space. Do you get it now? Because I don't want someone to say, oh, I really want to pay in January, but you promise us that it's going to be available. So I would rather say that do apply as soon as you can. Do you get it now? Because when the space is full, we might not be able to to get new people in, unless we have to expand it anyway. So which we are not thinking right now. But that's what I can say anyway. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Okay, so concerning the payment, is it okay if we paid mid? Because with what you just said, that it is possible the class gets filled before we are ready to pay. So what's the guarantee that we can be able to enter the class by mid December if we pay? This is December already, like in 2 weeks, in by next week or 2 weeks.
So if you are from Spain and someone
I'm
recommended you
not from
here,
Spain.
okay, and no one recommended you here, right?
Someone did, but the person is not here.
Okay, all right.
I Solo, you are on the Europe squad, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So I think that's clarified then.
All right, cool. So what you need to what you need to do now is to speak to Bolaji or in that particular squad that you are on in that group, okay, that you are interested. So one thing, we've already given some slots to some of these associates, okay. So I'm very sure that that slot will be still ready, right? So speak to them tonight to say you're interested, and they can reserve the slot for you, right? So I think they will be able to do that. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Benjamin, is that legacy hand or it's another question? All right.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. No, it's all right. I just wanted to know if you had other questions. Okay. So on that note tonight, I want to thank all our presenters, all our speakers tonight. You've been amazing, fantastic. I'm so proud and glad to be part of your team. Okay. Thank you very much to all our guests as well. I hope you've been inspired. And we do look forward to seeing you as part of our global community. We do as much as we work hard and we do we do allow ourselves some fun as well. Yeah, it's a very interesting and collaborative and lovely community. And we are looking out for people like you. And by the way, guys, in Spain, we are coming over to Spain next summer. Okay. We are coming to Spain next summer, so get ready for us as well. And we're also looking forward to having this kind of presentation physically in Spain. So jump on the bus with us right now. So it's just us taking Blue Sky straight into the city of Spain next year. And we do hope that we'll be able to do this over and over again with you guys. I wish you all the best. Like the song we're listening to earlier says, bursting through the barricades. There's a place for me. There's a place for you in the IT space. You know, there are a lot of people that you would have thought, can they really do this? Well, guess what? They are shining and thriving in the industry. And you're wondering, oh, and I thought about it years ago, you know. Let it not be you that when you're in your 80s, when you're rocking chair and you're wondering, oh, what should I wish I did this. No, you don't want to be wishing. You want to be saying, I'm glad I took some decisions, you know, and I'm thankful for where I am. So be brave and be who you are meant to be. Have a nice, good evening, everyone. And thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.